Welcome back to the Archive Network. Aurelius here, with Malik, curators of the Conflict Archive. We left Conquests of Alexander the Great last time at the Persian Navy. Powerful, but indecisive, prowls the coast. Today we pick up where we left off. Dawn breaks sharp and cold as Alexander stands poised at the Hellespont, surveying the horizon. His army, a motley crew of Macedonians, Greeks, and mercenaries, waits behind him, the tension thick in the air. He hurls his spear into Asian soil, a ritual act, but also a bold defiance. It's not just a gesture. It's a declaration. We're crossing a threshold, stepping into a new chapter. This is where history shifts, and we can almost hear the future echoing back to us.
It's more than just a ritual, Aurelius. This moment carries the weight of ambition on its shoulders. Alexander isn't just claiming land. He's daring to challenge an empire. The air is thick with fear and hope. The men behind him know they're stepping into the unknown, leaving everything behind. They're not just soldiers. They're brothers, fathers, sons. Each one faces their fate head-on, knowing that their choices today could change the course of history forever.
The first test awaits us at the river Granicus. Persian satraps gather their cavalry, bolstered by Greek mercenaries eager for gold. The river runs swift and deadly, a fitting backdrop for the chaos that is about to unfold. As the Macedonian cavalry plunges into the fray, arrows fill the air like a deadly storm, each one a whisper of fate. This is where our invasion truly begins, where fortunes will be made and lost, and the course of history will shift irrevocably.
But let's not romanticize it, Aurelius. This isn't just a battle. It's a slaughter. The river becomes a graveyard, filled with the fallen. Persian lords and Greek mercenaries lie entangled in mud and blood. Each body tells a story, a life cut short for a fleeting victory. The cost of conquest is steep, and it's paid in lives, not glory. We need to remember that behind every clash, there are families shattered and dreams lost. That's the true price of ambition.
The aftermath is nothing short of ruthless. Macedonian soldiers methodically finish off the dying, sending a clear message to anyone who dares to oppose them. Greek mercenaries who once fought for gold now find themselves facing grim executions. Their bodies are left to rot in the sun, a testament to the harsh reality of this conflict. This brutality sets a tone for Alexander's campaign, one marked by stark consequences that echo through history, shaping the very nature of power and ambition.
You talk about consequences, but what about the survivors? They stagger away, haunted by what they've witnessed. Both Macedonians and Persians carry their scars, each person marked by loss and fear. The river, once a source of life, now stinks of death and despair. Families are shattered, and communities are left to pick up the pieces. This isn't just a victory for Alexander. It's a tragedy that echoes through countless lives, a heavy price paid by so many.
The Macedonian army presses on, their momentum unbroken as if fueled by destiny itself. At Sardis, the defenders surrender without a fight, their terror of Granicus palpable. Soon the Macedonian flag rises proudly over Lydia. Yet not all cities yield so easily. Ephesus greets Alexander with a mix of emotions. Some view him as a liberator, while others see a conqueror, wary of what his presence might mean for their future. This complex response is a testament to the multifaceted nature of conquest.
There's a stark contrast in cities like Miletus. The resistance there is desperate, almost heartbreaking. The walls, which once stood proud, now crumble under the relentless weight of siege towers. It's chaos. People are looting, flames rage, and the air is filled with desperate cries. Families are torn apart, and homes are lost. This is the true cost of conquest. It's a haunting reminder of what happened in Thebes, where dreams turned to dust.
And yet, we watch as empires relentlessly expand, often resorting to brutal methods to achieve their goals. The Persian navy, despite its might, remains paralyzed in indecision. Memnon of Rhodes, a man of action, advocates for a scorched earth strategy, but his urgent pleas fall on deaf ears. As the cities succumb, some are betrayed by their own fears, while others are battered into submission. It's a grim reminder of the cost of ambition and the price paid by those caught in the crossfire.
Aurelius, you make it sound like just a game of strategy. But look at Halicarnassus. The defenders set fire to their own homes to slow down the Macedonian advance. They're fighting for their lives, not some political agenda. This destruction doesn't just vanish. It leaves deep scars on both sides. The civilians, the families, they're the ones who truly suffer. Can you imagine the fear in their eyes as they watch everything burn? It's heartbreaking. No.
You're not wrong about the civilians, Malik. The heat of summer turns their armor into ovens, and you can practically feel the sweat pouring from them. Supplies dwindle daily, and disease creeps into camp like a thief in the night. Men fall to hunger and fever, hastily buried by comrades who barely have time to grieve. With each passing day, the cost of Alexander's campaign grows heavier, pressing down on us all. It's a grim reminder of what this pursuit demands.
And the Persian satraps change their tactics. They burn fields to deny food, foul wells so no one can drink, and set ambushes that catch the unsuspecting. Refugees flood the roads, their faces drawn with terror and uncertainty. The victories may have opened doors for some, but the heart of Persia, with its rich culture and history, remains far ahead. The human cost is staggering, and it's the innocent who suffer most in this relentless struggle.
As autumn approaches, Alexander leads his battered army onward toward Gordium. The legend of the Gordian knot awaits, a challenge steeped in history. Each mile is soaked in blood and exhaustion. Our journey through the conquest of Asia has only just begun. What lies ahead is fraught with challenges and uncertainties. We'll face fierce resistance and the weight of expectations. But that's the nature of ambition. Empires are built on the backs of those willing to push the limits.
That's where we leave it this time. Conquests of Alexander the Great continues. The story isn't finished yet. Find the full series on the Conflict Archive, part of the Archive Network. We'll be back with the next chapter.